to spread the message around to some of my friends, and they're automatically pulled and deleted. It's like
Really?
there's got to be a script in the servers somewhere or something.
Why don't you email support, and if you can get a response from support where they admit that, we can do a story about it. I know that which networking site was it? I think that it was was it MySpace? I think MySpace admitted that a lot of our links were taken out because they were considered spam, like The Onion, and similar things with the Dig Brigade. But if you could send us that information on Facebook, we'll post it because we hate being censored, especially on large social networking sites like that one where we should have free speech.
Yeah, I'm just trying to send a message out to my friends and the people I know, and I go ahead and I hit refresh, and there it is, gone.
Well, like I said, man, do some print screens and send us the information, myspace.com/Jason Bermas, or send it to Aaron at Infowars or Rob D at Infowars. We'll do a story. Thank you. Let's go to Adam in Nevada. Adam, you're on the line. Yes, sir.
Yes, Mr. Bermas, hello.
How are you this evening?
Outstanding as always, out there fighting a good fight.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, odd story, just a little bit of entertainment for the masses here.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a little bit of reading, and apparently this is from 2008, and I've heard nothing new on it. Darren Aronofsky was slated to do a remake of Red Dawn.
Really?
Yes.
Is he still going to be doing that?
Hmm?
Is he still doing it, or is this
I don't
the
know.
tale
Like
of
I
its
said, it
demise?
was mid-2008.
Mm-hmm.
And the first question that came to my mind is, why? Secondly, how do you remake a documentary? But anyways, they purposely said that they want to restoke and rekindle 9/11 fears.
Really? Well, that is interesting. For people that don't know, Darren Aronofsky, he did Requiem for a Dream, which I think is an excellent picture, and more recently, The Wrestler, among other movies that are kind of weird. I can't think of the one that has the Tree of Life in it, but it was the one right before the last one. If he redid Red Dawn, I'd be interested in seeing it, and hopefully it's not to restoke the 9/11 fears, but again, they have to have the boogeyman, and they're really going to be doing a lot with 9/11 this year, especially with City Year. Yeah, City Year Corps. We're knocking on doors. We're asking for your pledge. Become a slave and love it. We'll be back after this. It's the Infowarrior with Jason Bermas, PrisonPlanet.tv, Infowars.com.
Ain't no time to wonder why. We're all gonna die.
All right, folks, we are back. I checked this one out of the Guardian today. China and U.S. held secret talks on climate change deal. Negotiations began in final months of the Bush administration. Obama could seal accord on cutting emissions by autumn. Let's see what we got here. A high-powered group of senior Republicans and Democrats led 2 missions to China in the final months of the Bush administration for secret back-channel negotiations aimed at securing a deal on joint U.S.-Chinese action on climate change, The Guardian has learned. The initiative, involving John Holdren, now the White House science advisor, and others who went on to positions in Barack Obama's administration, produced a draft of agreements in March, barely 2 months after the Democrat assumed the presidency. So again, it shows you how this entire agenda just transcends administrations. They're setting up deals as one administration is leaving, and another one is coming in. Okay, and meanwhile, all these emission cuts are being passed. People are proposing the carbon tax legislation. You don't think you're paying a carbon tax? That's what this is about. This is about more control. Let's go to Brian in Florida. Brian, you're on the line.
Hi, Jason. How are you this evening?
Good.
I'm trying to, maybe I'm a little stupid. I'm not sure how to contact you on the Facebook thing. We talked the other night. I bought some domains that I wanted to share with you possibly for your Infowarrior stuff. But the reason I'm trying to contact you tonight, and I've already sent a contact message through the Infowarrior.infowars page.
Mm-hmm.
There's apparently I received a media advisory today that there's a Homeland Security meeting tomorrow about right-wing extremism with current economic and political climates refueling the resurgence and radicalization recruitment, and there's actually going to be a webcast of that tomorrow. It says the webcast is available live during the hearing, and that takes place at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So I've been trying
10 a.m. Eastern, or
10 a.m. Eastern, yeah.
10. Do you know the website, or can you have?
Yeah,
other
it's pretty long. It's a pretty long URL.
Well, can you? Why don't you just give me what the conference name is, and maybe I'll be able to find it. What? Yeah.
The name of the. Well, I got this from a 9/11 email service, and I think if you go to homeland.house.gov, you may be able to find their schedule there. In fact, I'm going to click on
homeland.house.gov. And that's what's going to be streaming it tomorrow, 10 a.m.?
Today, and that's what they're saying on the media advisory that I received today.
All right, I'll check it out. I thank you for the call, man. Let's go to Howard in Pennsylvania. Howard, you're on the line.
You know, I'm the one that called you, and I said I had a real bone to pick with you, and I still do. You may recall, I called you the night that you had that pastor on, the one that went through the suspicionless checkpoints.
Mm-hmm.
And after I came on and I made my point, you had call after call denigrating me. Well, I'm not a patriot, I'm not a this.
Well, I didn't say you weren't a patriot. I just happened to agree with that.
Wait. You didn't, but you agreed.
I agreed. I agreed with their perception of what happened to the guy. I don't think he should have taken the beating and the immediate tasering that they gave him. I mean, the video's out now. I mean, that was my agreement, and you were justifying the police officers because he was being a wise guy. And, you know, the video's, hold on, Howard, the video's out there, and you may be correct in the way that he handled it, but at the same time, I don't think the ends justified the means. I don't think that what he got, I'm going to let you're going to have a minute. But again, I don't think that I denigrated you in any, hold on, Howard, man, you're not letting me finish. I didn't denigrate you. I agree with the caller's assessment that I don't think he should have taken the beating that he did. Go ahead.
Well, I don't think he should have taken the beating either. However, I also think that he was wrong. That doesn't justify what the cops did. Mm-hmm. But he gave them the opportunity to do what they did. You understand?
Listen, I agree by the time, and now that I've seen the video, that by the time that they said that you are under arrest, hold on, by the time they said that you are under arrest, and he said, for what, and was asking, they were already just telling him he was under arrest, he probably should have gotten out of the car at that point. I hadn't seen the video until that point, but again, I still don't think he should have taken the beating he did. And again, I'm not trying to pick a bone with you, but I agreed with the other callers. Go ahead.
Well, the other callers, look, my whole point in that whole discussion was that I didn't want to see other people go down his path. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to see other people make the mistake. I didn't watch the video of what he did. Oh. I did tell you that I watched the video of the other guy who's got 25 videos on YouTube where he's going through these checkpoints, and he's done it properly. Hold me over, because I'm not done my point.
All right, Howard, I'll hold you over, man. I know it's kind of a diatribe out there, but at the same time, the guy was put under arrest, the pastor. Did he deserve, the tasering, the 2 windows being busted out? I don't believe so. We'll be back after this. It's the Info Warrior.